Hello, my little goblins. We're back at it again, and this time for top 5 games of the week. We have a theme going on, which is the amount of games we can play against tier and just absolutely decimate them and ruin their lives. So this is pretty much what we're going to be watching. I don't know, like, I was looking through the replays, and recently, since tier came out last week, every replay has been like people submitting versus tier. So I was like, you know what, let's just do a tier replay list where we just see tier get the shit kicked out of them for 5 games in a row. We got one controller here. He's been here before, and he is running Labyrinth. He's playing the Soul Drain. If you guys do not know, Soul Drain is insane. I actually think Labyrinth is kind of sleeper for this meta. Because look, we went second, which is ideally what you don't want to be doing against this deck. You just set your cards, pass, and then you flip them all up, and they don't really, these decks aren't really running that much back row removal. They're not really running Harpies because they're bricks in the deck essentially. If you're playing the mirror, there's bricks in the deck. But yeah, one controller just, once you flip up Soul Drain, there's nothing they can do, because I mean, he has like the dimensional fissure too on top of that. Even if he didn't have that though, Soul Drain just makes it so they can't activate their effects while they're in the graveyard. So like all his cards just, they don't do anything. And trigger. I actually think we probably could have killed here. He could have used Compulse on his card here. Maybe he just wanted to BM him, and he could have just went for a lethal. He had what, 75 on the field. So yeah, gonna be an easy sweep by one controller. But this is the only back row deck inside the top 5. So I know some people don't like seeing the back row decks win, but you know what? Against tier, this is the big boogeyman of the format. It's actually so funny seeing so many hate cards in every deck. We're gonna get to the next one. Hello everybody, we're here with game number 4 of the week, and it is Randy, going by the name of Fitzoid TTV. This is in an effort to make sure I get into good shape. Not going so well so far, just saying. We had a good spree for a while, but yeah, Spright has been a very common deck I've seen a lot of people play into the Tearlaments decks, because they're able to run multiple negates, and they can easily set up Mannequin Cat. And Mannequin Cat, if you guys don't know, works really good when your opponent mills cards, because then they have cards in the graveyard. And you just activate its effect to, because all the Tearlaments cards, I think, are, most of them, if not all, are dark, which allows you to special summon End of Anubis out of your deck. So usually you see them set up the Mannequin Cat here. I don't think we have enough material to set it up, to be honest, but gonna immediately go into IP Masquerena into Nightmare, which is going to allow him to get rid of Scream before Scream activates. Scream is a really annoying card, so I don't really blame him. Then we're gonna activate Sprite Starter, which is going to grab red. And I believe he's going to use Elf here to grab blue. He's activating this to Kalbik's effect. So Kalbik, if you guys don't know, when it's in your hand, it can act as a hand trap. And you can bounce a special summon monster back to the hand. Since it's a extra deck monster, he just obviously goes back to the extra deck. This guy just naturally has the Primeval Planet, which is insane. Card's nuts, but we're fighting through it. We got red. Honestly, Randy this is the crazy thing about Tearlaments. Look how many tools Randy has to like negate. Like, we have red negate. We did Nightmare, Call by the Grave. You got DD Crow, and like, if he did not have every single one of these tools, he probably just loses. Isn't that nuts? Like, he has literally everything to counter the deck, and he probably would still lose. He's going to go back into Spright Elf. Spright Elf is going to grab Spright Blue, and he can combo off here. Jet, we grab Smasher. Smasher is going to be great for getting rid of Primeval Planet or the Soliac. Both cards good to get. Or he actually shoots the back, which is crime. Fine. I have PTSD of this card, see? So see, look, he activates a card. He's going to send this to the graveyard. This activates. He's going to have to call by it. He uses Medora to shuffle it back, which is going to activate Field Spell, which lets him get a free pop. Pops the elf. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if he did not have all these, like, banish effects, he just loses a game. And that's, like, the scary thing. But we go into Gigantic Spright. He's going into blue, which tells me he's probably... A lot of these pure decks run the Gamma Burst. So, then we go to Spright Elf. This is bringing back red. And now we're going to have enough damage because kablooey, we got a big slapperoo. Mashi's dead. And goodbye, Tearlament, once again. Hello, everybody. We're here with game number 3 of the week, and we got Crisis, and he's leading off with a Royal Rare Spright Jet, which means he's stronger than the regular player. He's playing against Flashy, who, let's guess, on Tearlament. What a surprise. He's going to go to Gigantic Spright. I'm going to fast forward, just doing Spright combo shit. Going to Spright Elf. He has enough material on board to do the combo I was talking about with IP Masquerena. And he's running Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell is actually really good to run now. Because Ghost Spell also hits a good card like that's targeting the graveyard. But it's also a lot of more people are running DD Crow. It's actually like a lot better now than it was in the past. There's a Mannequin Cat. We set the Smashers. You're going to see the combo I was talking about now. So, he's going to call by the grave the Spright Elf, which is fine. I mean, he's going to call the Jet. So, now he's going to activate Mannequin Cat. And boom. End of Anubis will shut down every activation in the graveyard. So, while this card's face up, all effects... It pretty much, you guys, it's pretty much a Necro Valley on a monster. Okay? This guy got annihilated. And that's why it's game number 3. And we love to see Tears suffer. I like to see the tears fall down the Tears' face. Hello, we're here with game number 2 of the week, and we got Fortunato. And I'm just going to say this right here and right now. He's playing Spright, and he's been telling me about this deck, saying how much he liked it, and how much fun he was having during the... Pretty much during the release of Tearlament, because this deck, he says, does so well into Tearlament. And this is one of the main cards, reason why. Your opponent plays a monster, you contact, see them, and their turn pretty much ends there. We're still going to be setting up the main combo. Okay, still setting up that Mannequin Cap. Get the carrot, get the red. This is full board pretty much. Opponent activates Scream. They activate Meryl. Contact C. Goodbye. Turn's over. Have fun. But it's not over for me yet, because I'm going to Mannequin Cat you and play End of Anubis. And then I'm going to go into Nightmare Unicorn to get rid of Meryl. Honestly, you probably could have just gotten rid of Scream. I don't even know if you had to go into Nightmare Unicorn here. Like, this doesn't work. Like, nothing works. It's like Necro Valley. Like, this is like a vicious beatdown happening now. I guess if he could use Spright Elf effect, he could have done something with Underworld Goddess, but so he negates End of Anubis. He's going to negate the first activation with red, and then he's going to call by the grave the second. Whatever he's trying to do here is not going to work. Negate, this guy gives up. Goodbye. GG. Alrighty guys, this is the top game of the week, and it is by none other than Wotan. He's been here once or twice before, and he's going to get Maxied. Well, we all know Maxi is the most balanced card in the game, so he's just going to normal summon and then go into Abyss Dweller and then pass. So he draws one card from that. It is what it is. Abyss Dweller is going to activate. He gets Impermed. Neato. It's really everything's clicking together. Let's see what else Suzo has. So he's going to activate Terraforming. Well, Suzo has everything, apparently. Every one of you might have imagined, and every hand trap you can imagine. Instant Fusion, obviously. You need that Instant Fusion. Literally the best starters they can get. At least we have Max C. We get one draw at least. And then he's going to add the Solic. And then he activates Triple Tactics and he gets rid of the Small World in his hand. My goodness, that's all I'm going to say. He's going to normal summon, mill the top 3. Solic's effect activates, adds Havinous. Dude. Suzo should never lose this, by the way. Scream gets you to add another Solic. I'm not sure about that. Maybe he had no other traps to add. Abyss Dweller is going to activate. So at least don't have to worry on our turn. And now we're going to go into Asa. Asa is going to be able to grab Medora. And remember, he can't react to that because of the Abyss Dweller. And then Tearlaments Havinous is going to activate, but remember, Abyss Dweller is still on the field. Kelbeck's going to special summon, bounce it. Granite Gallant. So this guy's absolutely screwed. Like, once you go into Granite, and there's no stop for it, you just go into Block Dragon, and you just special summon all your level 10, he's pretty much going to special summon, like, spam special summon level 10 Synchros, which is hilarious. He's going to go into this, and just kill him on board. It's pretty much wrapped up here. But this deck has also been proving to be pretty strong into the tier deck, because he can go into level 4s pretty easily. He's playing the Vernasilf Adamancipators. So, but that is the top 5 games of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and remember, screw Tearlaments. Oh, and before you guys even go, just remember to sub to the channel, leave a comment down below, and join our Discord, which is in the description. And maybe you can submit your own video or your own replay, and it will be in the top 5. All right, goodbye, guys.